Alright, in this video we're going to go over creating killer content. So here, I want you to forget all the excuses right now. The first one being, I'm not a good writer. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be an excellent writer. If you consider yourself a really bad writer, then you can still write it and you can have someone proofread it. 99% of people know somebody who will actually proofread it for you. If not, you can pay someone a few dollars to proofread it, probably on Fiverr.com or even ODesk.com. Okay. The second one is outsourcing is expensive. It doesn't have to be. You can get articles for $5. I've gotten them for $5 on ODesk.com. Depending on the quality you want, you'll have to pay a little bit more, and we'll go over that in a little bit more detail pretty soon. The last one, it has to be perfect. It doesn't. It does have to be good, because Google will actually penalize you if you have poor sentence structure, improper grammar, and bad spelling. But nowadays with OpenOffice, which is a free version of Microsoft Word, and also Microsoft Word itself, it helps you out quite a bit with your grammar and your spelling. So this should not be an excuse. It doesn't have to be perfect, but these should help you out quite a bit. Once again, if you need to find someone to proofread it, then go ahead and go find somebody. Now, second one is know your readers. So I want you to sit here. You've hopefully already picked your niche that you have that your site's going to be about, and you've probably done some of your keyword research, and you've also set up your domain and hosting, I'm hoping, at this point. If not, if you're just going through all the videos first and taking notes, great. But I want you to, after you pick your niche, to ask yourself these questions. What types of sites do your visitors visit other than yours? So if they're looking to solve the same exact problem, I want you to go out and type in your keyword and look at some of the competing sites and look at the sites that they visit. Go and specifically look at what type of content these sites have on them. Even look at the ad structure that they have. If they're ranking pretty high and you have a good feeling that they're making money, then they're probably doing something right. So you can actually mimic them without obviously copying anything. You don't want to do that, but you can kind of copy the format of their site without getting in any kind of trouble. Also, what other topics are they interested in? And this is one thing that I love to teach, and it's that you don't just have to have articles on your website that are directly related to your keyword. So for example, and this is the example I've given out before, is if you have a website that's about losing 10 pounds, and you want to target people who want to lose 10 pounds fairly quickly. You don't just have to have specific weight loss or articles about your body and how things work. What you can do is you can think outside of the box, and you can have articles about, say, Jillian Michaels, who's a well-known TV persona and personal trainer. So you can have an article about her and her story. You can have an article about the show The Biggest Loser, which is about weight loss. So you can think outside the box and have all these articles on your website that aren't directly related to your keyword, but they are in the same niche, because this gives people an opportunity to stay longer on your site and learn more about the subject. Next, what problem do they have? So people who are visiting your site, you want to know exactly what problem they have, because you want to try your best to solve the problem. Next, what types of products and information are they looking for? If someone is visiting your site about losing 10 pounds, what type of products would they be interested in? They're going to be interested in products that help them lose the 10 pounds quicker. So it may be some sort of meal plan that you'd put together you can sell on your website. It could be actual linking to maybe an affiliate program for one of those nutritional programs where they send the person the meals for a month or two, and they're supposed to be this perfect balance of nutrition that helps people lose weight. I don't know if the stuff actually works or not, but you see it everywhere. And also, what type of information are they looking for? And this kind of goes along with the other questions as well. But what information are they looking for that is directly related to your topic, and maybe a little bit indirectly related to it as well? Next, creating your content. And you've probably heard this 1,532,843 times or somewhere around there. Content is king, and I just have to say it one more time because it's absolutely true. Content is king. We have two options when when creating our content. You can either write it yourself, and this helps save you money because you're not spending the money to pay someone else to write the articles. However, it does cost you time. And this is just because you're having to sit down and you're having to write the articles yourself. Now, outsourcing is quite the opposite, actually exactly the opposite, in that it costs you money, but it saves you time. So this is a personal choice that you're going to have to make. I can show you where to get pretty good articles for about $5, but it is going to cost you the $5. So if you don't have that to spend, you don't have to spend it. You can write it yourself. So outsourcing, there's 3 places that I recommend. First of all, the Warrior Forum. I don't quite recommend this as much anymore, but you can still find pretty good deals on content. It's just tough to get quality content. IWriter.com, which is my personal favorite for having articles written if you just need a few here and there. Or ODesk.com, which is absolutely great if you're looking to have somebody part-time or full-time writing articles for you. And ODesk is where I've gotten the best quality for the lowest price. IWriter is a little bit more expensive and you're getting higher quality. Warrior Forum is less expensive and you're getting lower quality. So hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and take a look at these right now. Okay, so Warrior Forum, I'm sure you've been here before. What I like to do is log in, go to search, and then advanced search. And under forum over here, I'm going to select Warriors for Hire section because this is where people post their ads for their services. Under keyword, I'll just type in article. Okay, so let's see. Article spinning service, article writing and rewriting services, 100% original articles for $2. Okay, so we're going to click on this. You can see it has 879 replies, so it's pretty popular. I like to go through and look at the comments of people just to see what they're saying about it. We can write 100% original quality content, free of grammatical errors, copy past for $2. So you can go through and you can look at this, and that's for a 200 to 300 word article. You're going to need more than that. You're going to need 800 to 1,000 words, and that's $8, which is still pretty reasonable if it's good quality. So here are some samples, like different causes of hemorrhoids. That sounds pretty interesting. How to save money by planning in advance. Okay. So you can see these reviews right here of all these people. And then you can also go and you can find a random page, just say page 11, and you can go through and look at some of the articles. Like I received my review article with good research and it helps and provide value to visitor. I can see why this person might be outsourcing their articles. And then you can just go through, like I've just received 35 articles. I asked to be rewritten. Even though they were somewhat late arriving, I'm happy generally with the rewrites. So just go through of whoever it is and look at some of their reviews and make sure that they have overall good reviews. And remember, you're always going to get that those 1 or 2 people in here that are not happy with anything in life and they have to bitch about it, and that's just the way it is. Okay, next one is IWriter.com. This is an awesome site. As you can see, in the last 30 days there's been 350,000 jobs posted. There's over 137,000 writers and over 2.7 million articles written to date. So it's pretty easy. You just log in and you go and you select what keyword you want. You select how long you want the article to be, and then a writer will start writing it. It'll get sent to you. My advice to you is to choose only the elite writing or elite writers, because it actually goes and sorts the writers by how good their reviews have been in the past. And if you don't do elite, you're likely going to get crap. It's going to be less expensive but it's going to be junk. And I've tried that before. I've actually tested it, and I've gotten horrible results when I don't use that. So that is just my advice to you. So Odesk.com, I love Odesk. It's absolutely great. So let's see, we can go to, I'm not sure if it'll make me log in or not, but hire freelancers. All right, so we can look for what type of freelancer we want. We can actually search, or we can go to writing and translation. So we'll just go to website content, and as you can see, there's about 530,000 freelancers that match that criteria. Now I always go and I select the 4.5 stars and above just to try to get the best writers possible. And since we're waiting for that, oh, there we go. Not sure if it actually did that or not. Anyway, so you can select also the hourly rate, minimum and maximum, or you can do fixed price when you actually put together your listing. You can see, or you can select how many hours billed you want them to have. Typically, I recommend at least putting 1 hour or 100 hours, just because then you're not getting the people who are brand new to ODesk or the people who never use ODesk. And you can select the location. I recommend North America, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, or something like the Philippines, where you can still get pretty good writers. But when you go outside of that to like India or somewhere like that, you're going to get usually far worse articles. So Philippines are pretty good because a lot of times they speak English as a first language. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to post a job. You're going to give a description of the article you want, the keywords you want, how many times you want your keyword to be used. So give specific instructions to them. And then people will actually bid on it, and you can select who you want. So most people will match the price that you put. So if you do a fixed price listing of $5, a lot of people are going to put $5. Some people are going to go higher. Some people are going to go lower. The people who typically go lower are going to do a pretty bad job. That's just the way it works. All right.